QA Training Tips and Tricks, Episode 17, The Shift Key.
Hi, I'm for QA. I am wondering if you know of a way that I can disable snapping on the fly instead of turning it on and off manually.
That is a great question. There actually is one simple keyboard key that can do many great things. Snapping and disable snapping is just one of those functions. Let's take a couple of minutes to discuss this in more detail. So this week's episode of Tips and Tricks is a little bit different, as the topic of this week's episode is the Shift key. You might be wondering how this will relate to QA testing. Let's dive into that. The Shift key has a vital role inside CET. The Shift key has many functions that are often overlooked by many users of QA along with QA testers. The first function of the Shift key that you might not know is that it will disable snapping. If you hold down the Shift key while moving a symbol next to another symbol, it will disable the snapping of this symbol. If you release the Shift key, snapping is automatically enabled. The second function the Shift key has: if you press and hold the Shift key and then try to rotate a symbol, it will still rotate the symbol, but in much smaller increments than you're typically used to. This can help when trying to rotate a symbol to a very precise movement. The third and final function that you can perform with the Shift key is when you're placing a symbol and you need to adjust the height of the symbol, and you're using the page up or page down key to try and get it to move to the exact location. However, using the page up and page down key is moving the symbol to far from the location you need it. Simply hold down the Shift key and then click on the symbol, and then press the page up or page down key, and the symbol will still continue to move. However, just like when rotating, it will move in much smaller increments than you're used to. This method can be great if you're trying to align a symbol to a shelf or next to a work surface, or even align something on a wall in an exact location that is needed. I hope this has been another helpful episode of QA Tips and Tricks. See you next week.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the new QA YouTube channel to stay updated with new tips and tricks videos that are posted every week.